Hi everyone, this is my May 2021 Duggar family update, and as much as I don't want to talk about the whole Josh Duggar fiasco and the truly terrible things he's been charged with, my update just wouldn't be complete without talking about it. So stay tuned. But first, let's start with some positive news. Derek Dillard, Jill's husband, graduated law school recently. Congratulations to Derek. Specifically, he graduated from the University of Arkansas School of Law, and Jill is definitely proud of her man. Under this image, she said, "I'm incredibly proud of Derek and all the hard work he put into law school the past 3 years. We were so excited to celebrate Derek's achievements Saturday at his commencement ceremony and then continue the celebration at home with family and a brisket dinner." Derek's family and Jason Duggar also attended Derek's graduation ceremony. I was happy to see another of Jill's siblings actually attend. And since we're talking about Derek and we know he's pretty vocal on social media, let's talk about how Derek was found to be liking a few tweets recently that weren't exactly positive about the Duggars. One in specific was supposedly about how it's messed up that Josh is allowed at the Duggar home and Jill is not. Accurate. I would like this tweet too. As if Jill doesn't have enough drama going on with her family already, she's now dealing with a media circus around her brother's arrest. It's no surprise, obviously, that Jill and Derek escaped, and they escaped to Buffalo River with their sons, where there was no Wi-Fi. I'm not surprised. That's probably what I would have done too. It's great to kind of disconnect from the fiasco. She said under this picture, "We escaped for a couple nights to the Buffalo River, Arkansas. It was so nice to get in nature together on Derek's break this week. No cell service and Wi-Fi are nice sometimes. We hiked, swam, camped, s'mored, saw lots of critters and even some elk, explored and just chilled. As much as you can chill with 2 active kids begging for attention." Meanwhile, literally days after her brother Josh was arrested, Ginger and Jeremy released a book and continued with the promotion of it. Can you imagine releasing a book and promoting it during this whole thing? The book is called The Hope We Hold. A few of the interesting revelations from the book include that Ginger's eating habits when she was younger, apparently they weren't exactly the healthiest. She said she would pretend she's not hungry, and when she really was, because of the pressure she put on herself to be perfect and lean. When everyone started knowing her name through the show, she said, "During the day, fears endlessly scrolled through my mind. I felt a constant drive to be perfect. The perfect daughter, the perfect sister, the perfect friend, the perfect Christian." I think this is super relatable from Ginger. I think many of us are obsessed with just trying to be perfect for some reason. And on that note, Jeremy Vuolo apparently spent a night in jail after partying, and this was a pivotal moment for him. He had quite the party lifestyle when he was younger. They also opened up about how they hit a rough patch in their marriage after they had Felicity, their first daughter, but they got through it with their fate. All right, so let's get into what's going on with Josh Duggar right now, who some might call the bad Duggar apple. Unless you've been living under a rock, which no judgment if you don't know this, but Josh Duggar was arrested by U.S. Marshals on April 29th. This was related to CP charges. I know, it's horrific and gross. I did not see this coming, and apparently word on the street is that many Duggars learned about this in real time, just like us and just like me, with an alert from TMZ or something in the news. Josh ended up pleading not guilty and was actually released on home confinement recently to custodians, a pastor and his wife, who have been described as close friends to the Duggars, but I mean, I don't think they've mentioned them, or I don't remember hearing about them in the past. But besides the point, Josh is now allowed to see his kids only if Anna is present. You'll remember that Josh and Anna have 6 kids, almost 7. They have Mackenzie, who is 11. They have Michael, who is 9. Marcus, 7. Meredith, 5. Mason, who is 3. And Mariella, who is only 17 months old. And Anna, as we all know, is pregnant with another girl. They just recently, very recently, did the gender reveal. So, Josh's trial is set to start in July. He faces a lot of jail time if found guilty. We're talking up to 20 years in prison. Time will tell what'll happen with Josh. In the meantime, the Duggars, as you can imagine, have been much quieter than usual on social media. No announcements, no courtship announcements, no birthday posts. The Duggars are in PR crisis mode. However, because they kind of had to, many of them issued a statement. A lot of them did it per couple, and mostly they included mentions of prayers, how serious the charges are, and also something that I thought was interesting, that they want the truth to come to light, whatever that is. So, you know, I guess they respect the judicial process, or they want people to know that they respect the judicial process and they want the truth. This obviously is a really hard time for the Duggars. I can't even imagine. Many people are calling for the whole series to be canceled. It's bad. It's a mess. And I wonder if they're filming right now. Is the series ever coming back? Like, is there hope? It would be a little awkward if they came back and did not address this head on. But last time they had a scandal in, I think, 2015, when other Josh Duggar things were out there, they did interviews about it and they were very public. So I just wonder what their strategy this time is. And, you know, if they'll kind of incorporate this in their show, like, who knows? The saga continues. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Counting On is done for good? Which family members do you think are backing up Josh? And which ones do you think kind of want to keep their distance as much as possible? I have a feeling that, you know, Ginger and Jeremy probably, it's all very complicated. What a tangled web we weave. All right, guys, thanks again and have a great day. I'll be back with more Duggar updates very soon. Bye.